Hello viewers, we have with us Engineer M. Shanmugam, who is the Central President of IRTSA. Let us ask him what went wrong in Odisha, where a train accident claimed almost 300 lives. A lot has been spoken about this so-called point 17A. Could you please run us through what is point 17A and what could have happened there that led to the accident?
17A, 60A and all some reference letters to us. This 17A pertaining to the diversion line from the main line to the loop line, there will be a point that is called 17A point. What is now understood that 17A has created this problem. Instead of train coromandel going straight on the main line, you took a route to the loop line. It is because the earlier the goods train passed, at that time it would have been opened and the train gone in loop line. After the train has gone, when the green signal is on, that point, 17A point, should have been closed. Close the door for the loop line. Then the train would have gone straight away on the main line. Now the problem is what happened, why it was opened. After the train has gone, after the green signal given to the express, how can it be opened? That is the problem. See, is it happening because of disconnectivity in interlock mechanism? We have got an automatic electronic system. That is a foolproof method. 99.9% there is no, it is a relay technical system. Previously it was manhandling, all this diversion was there. It is all now foolproof, 99.99% there won't be any problem. 1% is there always. That is maybe the circuit would have been disconnected. That may be one of the reasons. Otherwise it will not happen. Otherwise it would have been closed and somebody would have sabotaged.
Yeah. So you spoke about sabotage. I would like to expand on that. So given that the interlocking system is automatic, how could the sabotage be possible?
Yes, even if it is closed, can it not be opened by the new technique? That is what we are thinking. What we are worried, it should not open by any means. It has opened means now we have to investigate why it opened.
So is that why the probe has been handed to the CBI?
That is the reason. That is the reason. CBI have no role on how the trains are run, what is interlock, what is the safety precaution. They are not bothered about it.
Okay.
Since we suspect something, interlock, there cannot be any mistake. So far, there was no mistake. Earlier days when man using the mean points and all, it was there. Now it is a foolproof system. Interlocking mechanism means the green signal will not come if the gates are open. If the points are not all right, it will not come. It will stop. Signal will not come. Here everything okay. When the train past the platform, everything okay. Gates were closed. All these everything was no obstruction, and they come to the green signal. There was a green light, so the driver took the train. When the signal is there, he will not reduce the speed. When some problem is there, yellow will come and the red will come, they will stop. Once it passes, because green signal is ensuring every safety. But what after entering out of green signal, some distance it will pass, then will take a loop or main line. At that point only 17A, that point only now we are critically suspecting there may be a sabotage. What I am telling, these fellows sabotages are more clever than anybody else. They are cleverer than the creator. They can do anything. That is what I fear. And that is what the minister also said. That is on that angle only CBI has been asked. And because, Mr. Aswini ji was the collector of Save Badrak. Some years he was the collector. And he is a technocrat.
Right.
He belongs to Odisha. And he suspects something means it may be true, my assumption. He is not from Tamil Nadu cadre or something. He is Odisha cadre. Right. This particular district is under his purview. He knows every area. He knows every people. Right. So what he thought on the first day he never opened. Second day also the commissioner was telling it is only a signal problem. There may be interlock problem, EL problem, like that he was telling. But he never failed to say there may be a sabotage problem. So after the commissioner said the second day, minister thought of about the sabotage areas there. And it is not very difficult. It is not a remote control. Anything has happened. But it is need not be, it is a bomb blows.
Right.
See, after all, small gaps are, instead of tilting this, it is open. Instead of going there, it has gone there.
Right.
There is a small gap, point problem. This is a point for 17 problem for which they are now concentrating lot of things. So many facts will come, so many truth will come. Then the matter will be brought to light by the inquiry committee. After that, after getting the commissioner's report, they may decide judicial inquiry also. They may form also the separate commission.
But the data log on the signal panel shows everything is normal. How could the sabotage have happened then?
Signaling, as per our record, our senior section engineer like me, they were only put in the 5-member committee. First he has said he also suspected signal mistake. Then they come to conclusion it is interlock mistake. Now today he is telling, he is giving a report. There is a possibility. There is a possibility. It is all only suspicion. We cannot investigate and prove it. But once a green signal is coming, and after, when the train is given green signal, everything is all right, foolproof. What happened from the signal point to the loop line? There is some distance, some time. After the engine passed green signal, probably the state master would have found that is open. He brought it back to red. By that time, the engine already crossed. Engine driver could not see the red.
Right.
So he has gone with high speed of 128 kilometers. Fraction of a minute it went and go to the loop line. And some safety measures we have already found. Such kind of things happen. Some warning was given at Mysore by our own officer. Such kind of accident took place. It was averted by the driver. At that time, they given some suggestion. This may be due to that. So after that, we have already researched. In our RDSO scheme, we have researched. That is one of the, in foreign countries, they are using Kavach. Kavach, like that we have to introduce. That was the decision taken after that. Immediately, something was, it cannot be made by us. We brought it from abroad, some instrument like a box like that. That is also electronically, digitally operated, but it has got a network connected to the radio waves, high frequency radio waves.
Right.
That is why now railways have been given 4G. So it will immediately grasp everything. But one thing, if it is fitted with coromandel, if it is not fitted with a goods train, it will not work.
Right.
It cannot get the sign of that. So every train, whether coming opposite train, this train must have this Kavach. And Kavach is one arrangement which we fit it with the driver, one with the guard. It can take care of 2 kilometers distance.
Right.
Whatever obstruction, it will give instruction. If anything mistake, it will give a warning, whistling and all. Level crossing also it will give whistle. Before passing, the station master gives whistle. Any electric failure in the coaches also, it will give lighting arrangement. And braking force, the driver, it gives warning to driver. If he is not, on some account, he is not able to stop the train, immediately it will act like driver. That is a Kavach.
Right.
It will act as a driver. It will apply, reduce the speed. It cannot reduce to bring to 0. It will bring 50% reduced.
Right.
That is the instrument which we are now going to buy it, and tenders have been already given. After Mr. Ashwini has come, he has taken a serious note. He has already allotted amount, lot of amount he got it. 16 crores was allotted by the railway board for developing this equipment. This equipment is very costly. In foreign countries, Kavach cost 2 crores per kilometer. But here we have now developed it 50 lakhs. I mean 25, 75% reduction. That also, we are having 70,000 kilometers. And 1 kilometer, 50 lakhs means what? So many crores have to be spent. And does not mind. Already 32,000 Kavach instruments have been ordered to cover the golden quadrilateral.
Right.
Delhi to Bombay, I mean Howrah to Chennai, Chennai to Bombay, Bombay to. For that we have planned 32,000. That will get completed. Target date is 27, 28. It can be completed only that time. And now they may be thinking to procure also from abroad. Even though it is costly, they may do it. In normal course, they plan like this. And now already fitted with 2,300 kilometers, it has been fitted. These Vande Bharat Express and all, we have already fitted. But the problem is, Vande Bharat will have a Kavach. The other train, opposite train also must have Kavach. Then only Vande Bharat will be saved.
Right.
That is what seriously now board is thinking. Fortunately, we have got a very good technocrat railway minister. What happened? Railway was not declared as an infrastructure.
Right.
Up to 2004, only Vajpayee granted this. And what is the difference? Infrastructure means the National Development Fund can be spared. Otherwise, Railway Saving Fund only can be improved. For the improvement of railways, railway earnings should be spent, or some grant the central government will give, with that do it. But it is a national fund. So because of that only we built a bridge at Brahmaputra, we built a bridge at Munger, we built a cave bridge at Himalayas. All this because of national fund. National fund they are giving, Modi government is giving, but for the station upgradation, all these things are required. That is the face of the railways. So that money has been spared for us. But now after this, I believe Mr. Ashwin will take charge. He will take the national fund, development fund for track renewals, bridge renewals, the signal renewals. Signal modernization is 15 years back.
Right.
When compared to the other countries. These are all we are managing with us because we are poor country. So much of money the central government is not giving. And the railway is not earning that much because people are paying very little amount for 1 kilometer, not even meeting the operating cost. They are not politicians, not allowing to charge the people. That is why they introduce this train, that train, and the people who are interested, they are traveling, paying higher cost. But early, these people, I mean, poor people, middle class people can't go, and which not possible to increase. We are paying 13 paise for 1 kilometer, Indian Railways.
Right.
In the Pakistan, they are paying 1 rupee 25 paise per kilometer, 1 rupee 40 paise Ceylon, 1 rupee 60 paise Japan. We are only collecting 13 paise. With this money, it is not possible with the railway money. Even the operation cost, though it is a technical department, it requires more manpower. There are a lot of vacancies, 3 lakhs vacancy. After this minister Ashwin came, he has ordered first all the operation wings that has to be filled. Even the latest 3 months back, there was a meeting. A decision was taken to fill up the driver post and operational areas. Guard, driver, all these people. That is all under process.
So you spoke about the infrastructure not meeting its standards, and you said that there are a lot of improvements needed in the Indian Railways infrastructure. With that being said, why do you think has the government introduced a high-tech train like Vande Bharat if the infrastructure is not in place? Although it's a good initiative, like you said, the common man finds it difficult to pay for a Vande Bharat and travel in it. So, is it fair to say it is a hasty decision considering we don't have the infrastructure in place for it?
We have got 7,000 trains for public. Vande Bharat, how much? Only 10 trains, 15 trains. We have planned for 50 trains, 100 trains or 200 trains. We are already 7,000 trains we have opened for public.
Okay.
Like the Tamil Nadu Express, GT Express, All these things are poor people only using. 13 bogies we are adding in sleeper class, AC class, 6, 7 coaches. But we are already providing a lot of this thing. These unreserved coaches in the express train is not used by the long distance people. Some people get in and get out at Vijayawada, and with somebody Vijayawada will come like that and all. That also we are catering. We are Vande Bharat is something. It is not very magic land. It is not 500 kilometer speed. It is running. Specified speed is only 160. It has not crossed even 130 so far.
Right.
It is not because of the technology in the system. Our rolling stock can withstand 200 kilometer speed. All rolling stock,
Right.
engines, all these things. We don't have track.
Right.
That cannot, withhold the speed more than average 100. Not more than that, highest. Bridges cannot withstand that much of speed. Whatever speed it comes, it will be reduced gradually at some areas, and gradually it will increase some areas. Average, you just calculate 160 kmph Delhi, how much time it will take?
Right.
You divide and see. That time it takes almost only 3-4 hours less than the ordinary expresses, Rajdhani, etc.
Right.
So Vande Bharat is some train where now people's standard is increased. Once upon a time there was poverty 85% at the time of independence. It has now reduced to 45%. People are well-to-do. People want some luxury trains.
Right.
Wow, that is their desire. Most of the children wards, my wards are working in Australia. He wants that type of train here. And people, our wards in future generation want faster train. 500 kilometers also. But we are poor country. We cannot go for it. 1 or 2 areas we have to introduce. And this Vande Bharat is not a software. It is only, what is the difference? Vande Bharat and other coaches, it is self-propelled coaches. There is no engine required. Separate engine not required.
Right.
It is a self-propelled, powerless, usage of powerless. Comfort is something we can bring that comfort to any other coaches also. But technical wise, that is very improved version. It also, we have to reduce the power, sir. For that, this kind of train, self-propelled train, have to be operated.
So apart from Kavach, what are the technologies Railway is planning to introduce, be it to improve the overall infrastructure or the safety measures?
See, there are a lot of things. We started with Mamta period, some equipment. That is not sufficient. And some other variety of thing we introduced. It is all accident-proof mechanism we are planning. Kavach is found now the most suitable equipment where it will take care of even driver's work. It is a beautiful machine, electronic machine, digital used, and also communication possible. Even the train light, light is missing. There is a light, emergency light they will give. This type of emergency time, it is not easily spoiled. Only thing, the government should use national development to procure lot of Kavach. They have to place it in every train. Right. And another thing, before that all these safety equipment, we have to have a dedicated line. You are running in Vande Bharat, Tamil Nadu Express, Ordinary Express, passengers, goods in the same track. Only 2 main lines only.
Right.
If you are taking a goods train in a dedicated another route, this accident will not come.
Right.
And there you have to concentrate. It is not that these ordinary safety devices, Kavach is the best. Kavach will be bought and it should be fitted. That ends, interlock mechanism, after it comes, lot of accidents are prevented. It takes automatically the safe running of. If the sabotage or interference is not there, that is the best mechanism we have. We want some safety mechanism. After this accident, something will come. The matter brought to light, they will give. This safety officer will give. We will study that. and study that, we will also think of what best we can do it later. But as it is, the situation, it is not so alarming. Only the safety device can save the life. It is the line weak, track weak, bridge weak. They are not able to build a strong track. Signal is very poor. Even the repaired signal, we are unable to replace it. All that national fund only can help, not railway fund. The railways are the symbol of national integrity. It gives a lot of GDP improvement for our country. It has united people. Without rail, no development. Such a important transport should be taken care of. Many departments are taken care of. I do agree. But more they have to concentrate on the tracks. As a technical man, I have worked in Indian Railways for 40 years. My humble request is, instead of doing this, all this track is made ready, all this bridge is made ready, signal is updated. There cannot be chance for with the same interlock mechanism, which is highly sophisticated mechanism. 99% foolproof. Accident will never come. Even on the small instance, this instrument like Kavach, if it is, that is after all 50 lakh. On long run, it may be in the Indian companies, we are given tender. It may come down the rate, 20 lakhs, 25 lakhs, it may come down in future. This is fitted with every train front and rear. The warning, it is sufficient. As far as I am concerned, it is very sufficient. And you have got the best railway minister. Don't discourage him and ask him to go out. He must be there, and he is capable fellow to do things, and he will do the things. He is not like railway minister. I have seen all railway ministers, because in my age, I have seen Baswan, I have seen Lalu, I have seen Mamta, I have seen Nitish Kumar. I have had a dialogue with them. They are also very good people. In their period also there are problems. Over the years, it is reduced. You can't say nobody have not done anything. We are doing something, but that is not sufficient. At that time, what was the number of trains? What is the number of trains now? What was the people carried on the day? This 4,153 million passengers we are carrying. In railways, only around average only 600 deaths in an accident. In roadways, average 1.5 lakhs. People don't talk, press don't talk. Nobody is asked to resign somebody. But immediately, if I would sudden, because people expectation with railway, we will go safe. When the accident comes, they feel hurt. They get perplexed. This should not happen. So expectation in railways more for the people.
Right.
That is the reason why so much of fussing.
Right.
This is what my feeling. But there are lapses that has to be attended. This is what I will be meeting the Honorable Minister next month. If he is retaining in his seat, I will bring, we are giving lot of our association, has conducted many seminars on safety. Our suggestions are being accepted by the Railway Board and the zonal railways also. We will continue our effort helping the nation in improvement of the safety and comfort. This is what my contention is.
Thank you for your time, Mr. Shanmugam, and sharing your views on the Odisha train accident that claimed hundreds of lives. For more news, content and videos, follow The Federal.
Subscribe to the Federal's YouTube page for more news and updates.